Alright, let's try this again. So, I'm just gonna power up my pods before I forget. And turn on my chaff and warning system eventually. So basically, there's we're in Lebanon, and we're going to go head into Syria, where there's a SAM site that we're going to try to take out. I just made this mission. I haven't flown it yet, so I don't know if it's going to even work. So far, so good. Oh, I did forget. Ooh, gentle. Forgot to set my stores config. So whenever I'm carrying like heavy stuff like fuel tanks and large missiles, I have to change the stores config to category 3 because it changes the way that the flight controls operate. And so basically I'm armed with a HARM. Sorry, I'm just going to turn on my radar warning system. I don't know how far I am actually from the SAMs. Turn on my heads-up display. Oh, I see. I took off in the opposite direction that I thought I did.
Let's spike 2 o'clock.
It's okay. Alright, so we're heading towards first waypoint. I'm going to slap this in air to ground right now. Turn on my HARM missiles. And switch to the pod that will detect actually I'm picking her up right now. So down here there's a little CS. So that means, I think that means a clamshell of an SA-10. It's basically the pod on this jet. It detects radar scanning my jet, and it tries to triangulate it with probably trigonometry. Every time I get pinged by it, it tries to figure out what direction it came from. And you'll see there's a program number here. It says PGM5. That means that currently we have the lowest possible resolution on the location of that site, which is sort of over there, but we're not quite sure. So as we continue to fly towards the site, but not directly at it, the system will hopefully pick up the location better. Once it gets to around 2 or 1, then basically that means we'll have it dialed in enough to hopefully get a solid shot. The missile I'm using is a HARM missile. It's a very long range missile. Like right now, we're probably like 100 kilometers away. The range of it changes depending on my altitude and speed. So right now I'm actually trying to fly as high as I can and as fast as I can, so that when it comes to launching the missile, it'll have more range. Basically means I can launch it at a safer distance. No, we've lost it. Lost the signal. Bing. Ooh, okay, so we're down to 3. That's not bad. Let's see if I can get my targeting pod pointed in the we might be too far away to see anything at this point. I don't know if this will, the SAM site, I think I might have set it up different than the last mission I did. It might not get a chance to fire on me. Okay, so we're down to 2. Once that SAM radar is inside that circle, that means I'm within the range of the missile. So right now I could fire. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer to see if I can get a slightly better, see if we can get her down to 1. I think I'm starting to see on the targeting pod the terrain starting to render. There we go. So I'm just gonna switch to the targeting pod right now, and so that's the SAM site. I think that's the radar right there. Not sure. Okay. Well, let's give her a go. Oh, she moved. What have I done? I lost it. There it is. I've forgotten how to use my targeting pod. There we go. Bing. Alright, let's fire a missile. So, it's gonna fly way the fuck up in the air, because it actually goes up super high to gain speed and range, and then it'll dive down on that site. So far, I think we might get away with this without getting tagged. I think we might get away with it, so we'll just see if we got a good hit. I haven't seen a launch or anything. Bam. Alright. So that SAM site's screwed now. Alright. Well, that was easy. Let's go, oh. Let's fire another one. And then, see if we can finish her off with guns. I lost it. I've sort of forgotten how to, oh wait. I can use this guy to once again. There we go.
Tap flare.
Oops. This is going a lot less, well than my last, mission. Doing some goofy shit. Whatever. There we go. My little cheat dots are working. So let's go. Crack out the guns. Tons of fuel. This was a lot quicker than last time. Dun, 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 dun.
Contact bearing 328.4. Contact bearing 328.4.
Altitude. Altitude.
Contact bearing 328.4.
I left my lights on the whole time. Oh, whatever. There we go. Might still have some rounds left. Maybe I can get Ding Dong.
Flight. Engage targets of opportunity.
Negative.
No, it doesn't matter. Maybe they're all dead. Oh no, they're there.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh well. Anyways, that site's basically toasted. So that's how that missile works. I definitely explained it way better the last time I made a video, and none of my audio was audible. Also, it was much more exciting because I actually got shot at. So, whatever. Can't always win.
Contact bearing 178.4. Contact bearing 178.4.
I'm gonna head back to base and try not to crash land. Some, what airport was it? I don't remember. Let me check. Ah, yeah. That one. Just gonna contact the airport if I'm in range. It doesn't look like I am. Tons of fuel. Burn it all. Let's see how much fuel we got in our tanks. Empty. Empty. So I'm gonna drop those. Drop the old fuel tanks. Don't need the extra weight. I have no idea where my wingman's at. Well, I guess I should know that he's right behind me if I look at the radar. Cool, cool, cool. This is a cool change of scenery. I've been flying Persian Gulf for like 3 days. I may just land at the airport without talking to anybody. Because I'm so new, I don't know what's going on. I know how to fire the missiles. I know how to fly forwards. Pretty sure I'm gonna fly into those mountains if I don't go up. Probably should have checked the altitude before I made that waypoint. I like this jet. It has a crazy view out of the cockpit. I used to play Falcon 4.0 back in college. And I tell you what, it was amazing at the time, but this is like insane. Try to remember how to land. I had a pretty good landing last time. I haven't really gone over the proper procedure, and I probably won't attempt it. I'll just try to land nicely for the sake of time and not dying needlessly. Let's have some fun.
Pull up. Altitude. 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 Altitude.
It's alright, it's alright.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
There we go.
In field 1-1, inbound.
Field 1-1. Fly heading 223. Flight 14. QFE 26.94. Runway 22 to pattern altitude.
Enfield 1-1. Request navigation assistance.
Enfield 1-1. ADS, you're heading 209.
Am I blind? I feel like I'm blind. I don't know where. Ooh.
Enfield 1-1. Request navigation assistance.
Enfield 1-1. ADS, you're heading 198.
Ah. Okay. Oh, that's it over there. Still pretty far away.
Enfield 1-1. Request navigation assistance.
Help me.
Enfield 1-1. ADS, you're heading 189.
Yeah. Basically, they're telling me which direction to go to line myself up with the runway. Which I still can't quite see. There it is. I see it. I see it. We good. Too far.
Altitude. Altitude.
Enfield 1-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
Enfield 1-1. Request landing.
Enfield 1-1. Cleared to land. Runway 22.
Definitely coming in crooked. Forgive me. Basically, that yellow arrow to the left of the HUD is telling me I'm going too fast. But I'm also trying not to die here when I keep my flight. Ooh, definitely going too fast. It's okay, I think it's a long runway. Oh, she dead. I might have broke some landing gear there. That was rough. Fuck. That's awful. Oh well, I was trying something else. And it didn't work. On the upside, I did not explode. Dun, dun, dun.
Enfield 1-1. Taxi to parking area.
I'll do my best. Man, that was the scariest landing I think I've ever made. don't know if this is where the parking area is. Oh, definitely not. Whoops. Can I do a 3-point turn in a jet? Probably not. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, yeah, baby. That was rough. I don't know how I didn't die. The world's longest road. This looks like the place. Let's go for it. This seems like probably getting to a good enough place. How about this? Helipads. Ah, good enough. Put on the parking brake. Set the throttle to off. She shut down. Turn off main power. Turn off a bunch of crap. Bum, 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 bum. Who's Tom Cruise? I'm Tom Cruise.